welcome to my Cali style running man shuffle tutorial. In today's tutorial, we're going to be going over what makes Cali so different from other shuffle styles such as Melbourne and cutting shapes. We're going to be going over the proper way to do a Cali style running man, because the thing I've encountered is that a lot of people make the assumption that in order to do a Cali style running man, you just have to stomp really hard, and that's not the case. And by just stomping really hard for your running man, you're actually just gonna run into a lot of knee problems and ankle problems, and you might end up hurting yourself, and you don't want that. So the first thing we're gonna be talking about is what makes Cali style so different from the other styles. And the reason that Cali style is so unique is because it really focuses on those Cali combos mixed with that like aggressive energy, which you don't really see that kind of like aggressive in your face style in cutting shapes and Melbourne. So cutting shapes is more focused on like those kind of micro movements. You're not really traveling as much, you're kind of just staying in place. You have like your cutting shapes, right? Stuff like that. And then for your Melbourne, it's more of a smooth kind of style where you have like these flawless transitions, you have a lot of rocking, spins. When you have your Cali style, it's that aggressive. So just a few things to keep in mind about the Cali style running man is that if you know how to shuffle and you know how to running man, forget all about it. You need to completely forget how to running man, because Cali style is so different from your basic running man that it's honestly a new move in of itself. So with that being said, if you know how to running man right now, you should be familiar with the two different steps. You have your perch position, and then you have your kind of drop, right? So you kind of, right? So that would be your Melbourne style running man. And what you notice with the Melbourne is that you have your perch position, but when you drop, your back leg kind of slides back. With Cali style, it is completely different. So you have your two positions, the first one being your perch position. So in your perch position, what you need to keep in mind is that you're always trying to keep a flat foot and a 90-degree angle with your leg. So when you bring your leg up for the first position, what you should notice is that my foot is flat. I also can't balance. My foot is flat, and then I have my L shape, my 90-degree angle with my leg. So something to keep in mind is that when you're doing Cali, you're not just bringing it up and then stomping it on the ground. It's not what you're doing. You're gonna hurt yourself if you try that. So you have your 90-degree, and this is wherever you feel comfortable. If you feel comfortable having your Cali style up here, down here, like you can, I'm not going high, but even with just that little bit of kind of height, you can still see that this is a Cali style running man. So it doesn't matter how high you are, that's not gonna affect the power of your running man. What's gonna affect the power of your running man is how flat your foot is and how crisp your 90-degree angle is with your legs. So when you are in your perch position, there are two things to keep in mind. So you have your leg that you have brought up, but as you bring up your leg, we'll do our right. As you bring up your right leg, your left leg's gonna actually step back. So that the first position is more like a spread. So you're gonna spread. So notice how when this right leg goes up, my left leg is gonna hop back. Spread. Do you see that? If we do it on the other side, you have your left leg going up, and then your right leg is gonna back. So what you're always kind of thinking of in your first Cali style position is the spread. So just get familiar with doing this because your body is probably not accustomed to doing a running man in this way. So spread. So just a helpful trick to kind of get that into your head. You need to keep in mind that, you know, you're kind of jumping. And when you jump, you need to make sure that your foot doesn't flex, doesn't point, doesn't do anything weird, because the second that your foot is not flat is the second that your Cali style running man doesn't look good. So the next thing that we need to do, now that we know how to properly kind of do the first perch position and spread, you're just gonna drop. So you're not jumping, your back leg is not moving at all. Your back leg is actually going to be rooted in place. So that's why in the first one, we jump back, because then we leave it planted into the floor and we drop the leg that is in the air. So doing it on our left, you have perch, stop, spread, 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 stop. So when you get comfortable with the spread and stomp, what you're gonna end up realizing is that your back leg is going to slide back a little bit. So when you're doing it fast, I'll show you what I mean. So what you notice is that my back leg does move a little bit, but for the sake of practicing, you should just get used to spreading and just dropping. Because if you don't drill it in this way, your Cali running man will not be as clean. So first you need to know how to do it properly and have that muscle memory in order to actually do it on beat with the song. So this is part of the video where I ask you guys kindly to comment, like, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. If there is something that you want to learn, let me know in the comments. I am going to be doing an entire Cali style shuffle series, so definitely check those videos out. If you guys made it to the end, thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next shuffle tutorial.